Okay, thanks for checking out this video. This is going to be briefly about a couple of concepts that I'm working on for my upcoming two series, and it's also going to serve as a very, very soft launch. At a later date, I am going to put out elaborate videos based on both concepts, and both are meant to be hard fantasy when it comes to the rules. It's unlike most of my previous ideas and most of my previous stuff. And for those of you who are somewhat clueless on what that means that the concepts will follow hard um, rules where things aren't just gonna happen just for the sake of the plot, really. So, what I wanted to do with the first idea that I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about compared to the second idea is that the first idea is meant to take a more grounded approach to the shonen uh, action adventure type trope, but with older main characters. So the MCs are mainly going to be in their 20s and 30s, and some of the characters even older than that. The concept for the first series, it's meant to be a cover uh, series, at least for now, an 11-part cover series. At the time of recording this, I've already drawn 4 out of the 11. I'm going to wait a little bit before drawing the rest and putting those out, but for more info, I do recommend just checking out my other social media, or if you want to just see an art or animation portfolio. But yeah, it's meant to be an 11-part cover series in which the main characters are trying to save the land. Like, literally, the land itself is deteriorating due to mismanagement by a global estate, but most civilians, they don't really recognize that all the toxicity that's happening around them is caused by the estate. They view that organization as the protectors of the world, basically. But our MC finds that out. She finds that out. She has a couple of allies, and they're trying to save the world, to put it simply. I don't want to get too deep into the details in this video, but that's essentially it. And the most interesting thing that I'm going to mention here is that in the series, you gain abilities by drinking rare beverages called heverages found beneath the surface of the earth. And these cause you to develop 3 distinct abilities. Your abilities will either give you the capability of transforming into a plant, a weapon, or an undead. So that is going to be really fun. I can't wait for you guys to see that. And yeah, the cover story does in fact bring a lot of this up, and so 4 covers in, you will get to see what the MC's ability is and also how the story progresses. As for the second idea, I can't say for sure yet if this would be darker than the previous idea or not, but the MCs for this second concept will be a little bit more of what is the norm for this particular genre. So it's going to be a hard rule system as well, hard fantasy. Both of these are. Whereas the first concept will only feature 3 characters going up against the antagonists, this has 5 primary characters with an additional 3 that's trying to travel the world and essentially perform a restoration type of operation. I can't get into the actual details for this second concept, because this second one, out of the two, I like both, but out of the two, this second concept is my favorite, and it's the one that's not going to be touched on as much at all in this video. But the character designs, they're out, not fully completed as yet, but the character designs, they're out. If you're not seeing them here, they will be on my other social media sites. I drew them, but I decided to do them in a way where they don't reveal too much about what they're going to be doing in the actual series or their personalities and all of that. But yeah, anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Just check those out. This is a very unapologetic, artistic, or animation based promotion attempt, at least. Peace.